good, everybody? What's good? This your boy JTL, opposite from the norm, back with another one. I'm going to talk about this for one main reason. All right, Joe Rogan. A lot of y'all might or might not know about Joe Rogan, but he's a former actor, stand-up comedian. He's also a commentator for the I'm going blank right now UFC, and he do his thing on podcasts. I kind of like some of the stuff he has because of the different people he has on his podcast. He has some good questions. Actually, have a different type, like from both sides of the walk of life. Some different types of people, and he surprised me. A lot of people that he have on. He might have Kevin Hart on there. I forget the black guy name, but he had this black guy on there that actually talked about, how he befriended and was doing reports. Like he was a reporter doing reports on the racist cracker clan, and got some people to quit. Then he had the brother Dr. Hart on there talking about, like the crack epidemic. Then he had Ben Shapiro punk ass on there. He had pussy ass Candace Owens on there, Alex Jones, Mike Tyson, different types of people. And he had got a $100 million deal. I'm like, that's crazy. They say people was complaining that it didn't have a lot of right-wing personalities on the episode like it does on YouTube, but they didn't have it on Spotify, so people was mad about that. Then they said Spotify had dropped some 8.8% on the stock market, losing $4.81 billion. That's crazy. But the reason why I bring it up is because Joe Budden is talking about ownership, and how they, regardless of what they tried to offer him, no matter how many M's they tried to offer him, he didn't want to, give up his ownership. And then Charlamagne came back talking about, well, if you messing up your deals, maybe it's you. You messed up with Complex, so maybe it's you. And Joe Budden went off like, what is you talking about, idiot? This is about ownership. You don't own nothing over there at iHeart and Power 105. You just a worker. This boss talk. I was like, damn, that's what's up. He going in. Even though they homies, he was going in. And then his punk ass puppet, Andrew Schultz, was like, oh, well, when I went to MTV, they only gave me $150,000, but, I did pretty good work when they didn't want to, reevaluate and give me a better deal. I had to understand. I had to, do my contract. But this is what you're not understanding. When you went to MTV, you didn't really bring no value. When Joe went over there to Spotify, he brought value, and then he even further brought more value, and seeing how certain deals was helped by what he did on his podcast. And then, so it's like, while they was in renegotiations, which is ending now, they didn't, they didn't want to give him a good deal and let him keep ownership, but they let Joe Rogan come over there and pay him $100 million fucking dollars, and he gets to keep his ownership. So let's say they offered Joe Budden's like $15-20 million. Fat check. But he wants ownership. So people are saying that, Joe, like, this is the problem he's having. People, especially like Charlamagne dumbass, is acting like he don't deserve that. But he brought something to the table. And he brought more to the table while he was there for these 2 years. And you mean to tell me that he's wrong for asking for ownership when they just gave this guy, Joe Rogan, $100 million and he keeps his ownership? You got to think. If Joe Budden ain't all that, then why can't he keep his ownership? If fucking Joe Rogan is all of that, why would they let him keep his ownership after giving $100 million? Then they should keep their ownership, keep his ownership, right? I mean, it's boss talk that people don't get. I'm just bringing it up. Like, me and my partner probably going to go more in depth about it. But I just wanted to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how this brother's talking about ownership and people are attacking him while Joe Rogan just made a hefty bag, $100 million. Y'all see that in blue? $100 million in May. Shit is crazy. But, you know, like I said, I like the Joe Rogan podcast. I check it out from time to time. He just did something with Mike Tyson. I'm going to probably check that out. But y'all better pay attention to the game, man. It's about ownership now, people. I'm telling you, about ownership. This your boy JT, opposite from the norm. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to get back with y'all. Chill.